Hello there and welcome to our project demo, Sprint 2 Retrospective. This will be about our Check Your Car project. Group Activity Overview. We began by planning our second sprint through Trello. We pinpointed what tasks needed to be done, and we designated each of those tasks to each group member based on the roles that they have chosen. Second, we completed our 9.1G document, which outlines the technology that we're going to use and the plan that we're going to follow. And in the case that that plan doesn't follow through, what is our secondary plan to finish our project on time? Next, we completed our ethical analysis of our project 10.1P. Here, we talked about the company morale and how we would ensure for the security of information, and specifically what information we would gather and store. Next, I'll hand it over to Yashika to talk about the issues we faced.
Talking about the issues, just like in Sprint 1, deciding on a schedule was the most major problem that we faced. This time, the deadline of assignments of other units was also hindering our progress as a team. We worked this out by communicating well and trying to understand and support each other. All of us had major conflicting schedules because of the diverse units we are studying. MS Teams helped a lot in this because we could communicate and let each other know what will work out and what will not. We kept an open mind and took the feedback of all team members and made changes accordingly when necessary. All in all, we worked as a team, understanding each other, being patient, and being honest to our work. And that's how we overcame the issues faced.
Okay everyone, I'm Theo and I'll guide you through the programming language as well as the technology we'll be using during the development of our project. But before we go into the specific technology stack, I would like to briefly introduce you to our project targets. We aim to achieve five main goals. Firstly, we want to display the customer car's information, including their issues and recalls, in the most visible way to all customers. Secondly, we want their information to be secure as much as possible. We'll make sure there will be no information leak due to their privacy. Next, we want the database of found issues and recall from the car company to be updated regularly and accurate as much as possible since we're dealing with a large number of customers. Coming up after this, we want the website to be able to handle a large number of visitors at a time. Since Australians are currently have more than 20 million people own their private cars, so we expect to have more than 5,000 requests at a time. And last of all, we want the website to be available to see in both mobile device and desktop, since the majority of people might find it's more convenient in checking their car information through their mobile phone. And here is our plan, including our first plan and the backup plan in the developments. For UX and UI, instead of using Figma and Lucidchart, we'll use Adobe XD and PowerPoint to enhance the speed of the developments. And for front end, HTML will remain the same in both plans, but instead of using CSS and JavaScript, we'll use Bootstrap and Dart instead. And for backend, instead of using Python, Apache, and Django, if everything's not going well, then we'll use PHP and Laravel. For database, we'll need to migrate the data from Excel's file to the main database for backend development. So if MySQL doesn't do the job, then we will have Microsoft SQL Server as our backup plan. And you can see in here are our four security methods, but we will try to figure out the most potential attack from these four security methods. And if that doesn't do the job in protecting the website as well as the customer information, then we will replace the method with the three in here, our backup plan. We plan to implement our projects using the DevOps development cycles, which is developing and optimizing. We're planning everything with Trello, and we'll publish the code in GitHub, and we'll use Docker to build and test the code with Selenium. Then we'll release it with Jenkins and deploy and operate the code with Docker, then using Splunk to monitor the code. And we'll repeat the process again and again until everything is made sure to be working fine.
So this is the mock-up of our user experience and user interface design. We're using the Figma to design the whole website interface. And this is our main page. We got navigation bar here. We have about us, make and contact us, and also we have a search bar. So for the gateway user, when they're new to the website, they're trying to figure out what is our website's intention, so they can click on about us and they will lead them to the introduction page, which tell them what is the purpose of our website. This page is showing the car makes. We have Audi and all of the other car makes. We also got contact us, which gonna show the our contacts. The search bar is for the gateway user who wanna try to search their car, whether they have recall issues or not. So when we click in the login, it will bring us to the login page, which allow the user to enter their email address and password. If they're new to the website, need to register. So when you click this, it will bring you to the registration page. You have to enter your name, your email address, and your password. Also, enter your car make and car model and car manufacturer year to let the website to take note that which car that is under your account. So after we click the register, it will bring us to the main page. And the next thing is, if we try to click on the make of the car, it will showing us the model, the details of the car, and we can subscribe. So it will alert the user when they receive the recall issues, which the main purpose of our website.
Now we will be moving over to security and how we can prevent our website from being attacked. I'm going to be talking about the most common attacks that can happen on a website, and this is going to be the first one, DDoS. A DDoS attack is a bot that sends multiple requests from a DNS server and targets our websites. Obviously, the website is not going to be able to handle millions of requests at the same time, thus making our website to crash and not load at all. Now about the second one, which is the cross-site scripting, is that the attacker is able to inject a script into a link and send it to a victim. Example, email scam. If the victim opens that link, it requests a legitimate website to open up. In that case, it could be our website. And if the website loads, the attacker will be able to get whatever he needed from that victim. To prevent this, we will have to code a shelf check to see if there is any anomalies from that link. And if there is any anomalies, it will stop our website from loading up and saving our victim. To prevent a DDoS attack, we are going to be using a firewall. In our case, we are going to be using a Cloudflare web application firewall. This is very easy, fast, and flexible configuration, and it checks for legitimate requests. This firewall will be able to stop attackers because they will have to bypass multiple levels of security systems. Thus, it's preventing DDoS attacks, keeps bots at bay, detects anomalies and malicious payloads, while monitoring for browser and supply chain attacks.
We decided to go with Amazon Web Services. Amazon Web Services has a number of benefits. They are cost effective because they have a pay-as-you-go system, so there's no need to pay in advance. They're easy to use, secure, and reliable. So that is it for our data storage plans and schemas, and that also concludes our Sprint 2 presentation. Thank you for watching.